Okay, okay. Now I think I got everything set up correctly, at least. Okay, whoa. Alright. Sorry, I just had to make sure. Yeah, sorry for not streaming yesterday. On the bright side, I can actually come back to Pillar Chase 2 because the game brought back the goats. The absolute what the the uh I don't think this is supposed to happen. This is fun to do though. Everyone to let before. Yeah. Fucking go. Why is everything so Oh, I already got that. Wait, where is he? I had to restart stream a third time. First time is because
Are you sure?
oh. Okay. Yeah, but for some reason it not only did it buffer a lot, but it's also for some reason still further behind than before still, so well, maybe it's because I didn't maybe it's because I forgot uh because I didn't stream last night, so I'm probably just not used to it being like shit. That was a good one, I guess. Hold on. I am sending Baldi to the void. That might jet. What the? I don't think Bald Loon was always this pink. Yeah, I think Blade is gonna have to fix a bunch of a bunch of small things at least. Hopefully, it's not every skin. It might. Whoa. Actually, that actually looks cool. There we go. Yeah. My go Baldy so much. Good to see him back. He was... Oh, cool. Peak. Yeah. Peak. I don't have peak. I'm sure it's really cheap though. I'm sure I could probably buy peak. I assume I'm going to take a really quick guess and say it's like around $5 to $6. Peak is $8. Huh. Oh yeah. I think I can afford that. Yeah. The first my bro is back. And literally everyone is playing Vita Mimic. Is playing. Yeah, I do have the wrong skin. I actually bought it. I think it's like one of the first few limited recolors that I bought like at the time. Like when there was the big wave of limited recolors. Wrong was one of the first few ones I bought because I was like strictly a Baldy main at the time. It's one of the rarest skins in the game. Sweet. I have one of the rarest. We both have one of the rarest skins in the game. Baldy was also the first ever monster I got to gold. And now, while I was gonna have PCX to be the first person to reach diamond, I think I'm gonna do that for Baldy. Since, PCX isn't currently in the game. And I wanna give, Baldy priority. Because barely, I mean like, barely anyone plays them. There's probably like, only like 2 or 3, probably like 3 Baldy mains total. I hear, bro. Alright. I played Baldy a lot. Sweet. Yeah. Baldy was the first monster I bought. The first monster I got gold on. And technically my first main, so yeah. I love Baldy. Sadly, but then PCX took the spotlight, and then he got reworked a bunch of times, nerfed into the absolute ground, which made him actually like more annoying to play. And then he got removed. it. Yeah, it's so sad seeing PCX get nerfed so hard that made him like actually horrible to play. Like I said before, making every little thing cost stamina is one of the worst ways to balance a character. Sorry, not even balance, to tweak a character. It's like one of the worst, laziest, and unbalanced ways to tweak a character. That's my opinion. His most actually, I think his most balanced was actually you can't run. It's actually you can't run after the first little tweak, right? Like, because it rewarded you for good turning, for good reaction time, right? Like I'm horrible at explaining things, so I'll keep this brief. But basically, it was just it rewarded you for good turning and positioning. I thought God Unbound was pretty balanced, but you literally but I think it leaned too much towards reward and less risk. You could just use it, probably get a free kill. You can't run at least allows for like a few like flashy plays. Ability takes 50% of my HP. That's actually I don't know. I kind of like it. It's like Noli's Void Rush, right? I think being able to deal 50 damage with but at the cost of very restricted turning and relatively slidey controls is a good trade-off, because that's technically what Void Rush is, minus the one hit, the one singular hit. Nice. But yeah, that's enough ranting about PCX. I hope he does get a rework once he's re-released to better fit the recode, and so then people don't complain because they die to a bloody hedgehog. I'm also glad they're removing the slide, but that's a different beast entirely that I don't feel like talking about. But what I am saying, fuck yeah. Removing the slide button is probably one of the best choices they've ever made in the recode, and what is one of the reasons why it's so peak. Yeah, everyone is just like Eggman, just because just because you die to a headshot because you barely look around doesn't mean he's god awful OP and annoying. I'm gonna be honest. MX is far more annoying than PCX, and it's that people just and sometimes it just feels like people are complaining because it's Sonic.exe, you know. Ooh. Shit. Yeah, MX is so much more annoying, and people are just like, PCX sucks. Let's just nerf him into the ground for no reason. It's just fucking lame. With that being said, Pillar Chase 2 has a far better fandom than other games. Yeah, and yeah, Samsonite mains finally have a break. They don't have to suffer from the problem they have suffered from like before the rework. I wonder why PC2 fandom is chill. Yeah, it could be because of the small player base. I mean, it's kind of sad, but it's good that this game has a small player base. It's sad because this game should be recognized. This game should be recognized more than it currently is and what it used to be. But at the same time, since it has a small player base, you don't have a lot of the shit like what the Danny's World fandom has or what the Forsaken fandom has. Already. Yeah, the slide takes like little to no skill. You can just press control. Boom. You're like across the entire map. So Jeff means in the recap. I'm not gonna lie, I think Mimic compared to the two, the Mimic has the best chance of surviving the recode. Like, not in like the terms of getting removed, but like in terms of balance, I guess the Mimic has the highest chance to not actually like be god off like abysmal dog water. Honestly, the recode is actually perfect. My only problem, the only thing I see could be a problem, is how the time works. I feel like this game might be too punishing for how the characters currently work. So it might you might end up with a bunch of problems because of like time, right? 90% of the cast kills slow, like could take a while, and even if they kill, there's still the animation. So characters who take a while to actually kill survivors and have a relatively long kill animation will actually be abysmal dog water. Well, killers that are just like actually just GG, like in a chase like Mimic or MX will actually like be I could see them genuinely being like I'm I'm kind of stumbling, but I'm sure you get my point. 90% of the I'm sure like 50 like half of the cast will actually be abysmal dog water, while the rest are actually going to be a guaranteed win regardless of how you play them. That's like because of like how time works and how the fact that every monster was built with the pre-recode in mind. That so yeah. The recode's future is bright with only like one small problem. That's it. You won't out. Yeah, Baldi might be actually be one of the most effective killers because of his speed mechanic and the fact he has infinite stamina. I think the best I feel like the meta for the recode is probably gonna be any trapper. So Baldi, EXE, Niloticus, and well, I don't think Nilotic. I think you could count Niloticus and Inkbelt, but literally anyone that can restrict parts of the map freely and just does really well in Chase General are probably going to be the most meta monsters to use in the entire recode. And everyone else is probably going to be decent, but they're probably going to struggle quite often with many situations. Maybe except for Mimic. Mimic might be an exception. Problem with Niloticus is that he's pretty loud. Yeah. The thing with Niloticus is that his puddles don't really stop people. However, on top of dealing, however, you also gotta keep in mind that on top of dealing damage slightly over time, any radiated player gets highlighted to you, and you deal much more damage to them. So, so you can get like you can just easily punish survivors for running into a puddle like mid chase because they actually couldn't avoid it at all. And thanks to you being like so much faster than them, it's just lights out for the survivors. Not much they can do in a situation where they're radiated and have and are like constantly being chased. But yeah, I think Nilo and maybe Inkfell. I think I think Inkfell might be a slightly better pick than Nilo, but apart from that, not I can definitely see Nilo struggling, but punishing so incredibly hard at the same time. Where's my Ghostface skin, Blade Ninja? Yeah, let's just get an off-brand Ghostface skin. I actually kind of want that now. I want an off-brand Ghostface skin for Jeff. Jesus. This isn't PC2 related, but depending, I think it was actually so much better than the Dream Game one. I know, the Dream Game collab one was meant to look like that because of the style of Dream Game, or I guess Frozen Soul. But this Mafioso redesign actually makes him feels like an actual mafia guy. So, so my opinion is that it is probably the best choice to even do that in the first place instead of just outright removing them. It's just so much. It's just so much better than the previous version. That's all I have to say. Plus, you don't lose out much on the previous one because because Mafioso's voice lines still have references from his past ones. So, honestly, it is definitely an improvement than a loss. It is far more than like an improvement. I'm so close to being Baldy. I want to play as my goat again. I want to be the guy.
Oh, hi.
Honestly, it's so sad that the only people that play Baldi is mainly people who just started the game. I know there are people that have played Baldi to Diamond and people who do like playing Baldi, but it's so sad that that Baldi is still a very underrated character. And it's just, yeah. I want more people to play Baldi. I feel like not many people understand his absolute power and aura. Almost there. Boom. I just want to make sure I just want to make sure I play Baldi. Baldi has been... Honestly, I actually might ditch PCX to go back to playing Baldi. I used to be a PCX... I was, of course, like I said, I used to be a Baldi mate, but then I kind of ditched them a bit for MX and Mimic. Then I returned to them, and then I practically, like, completely ditched them to PCX. But now that Baldi's back and PCX is still gone, I actually have an excuse to actually go back to playing Baldi. More terrifying than a level 100 Samsonite player? Level... Honestly, it might be the Rosemary, I'm not gonna lie. Since the Rosemary rework, Rosemary's actually genuinely been, like, genuinely kind of OP. And, I'm not gonna lie, dealing with newer players is so much harder than more experienced players, because how are you supposed to predict like a newer player's like actions when even they don't know what they can do? At least when you're fighting an experienced player, you can learn, like, you know that they know how to play the game and the character they're playing, so then you're able to, like, effectively counter them because you know how to, like, play that character well, right? But, like, you don't know you don't know how to effectively counter a newer player when they just yeah, it's like, it's strange. It's sometimes a new player is easy to deal with, but sometimes, depending on how like the game and how like the mechanics work, a newer player can be far less predictable than any experienced player. And with how, like, easy and genuinely, like, really powerful Rosemary is now, good luck trying to deal with a Rosemary. Show me your progress on Baldur. Yeah, sure, just a second. I will gladly show you my Baldur progress. Progression. Boom. Here we go. This is what I got to before I ditched him for PCX. No, just on the second last stage and died on the second last stage of Peak. Anyway, it's Balden time. They re-added Black Sun? They actually re-added Eclipse? I mean, it says Black Sun right there, but I'm gonna keep calling it Eclipse.
Oh, hi.
Because Baldy means proud. Get that one-haired teacher to die. Will do. I also hope, I'm not gonna lie, I hope Stefano gets a small nerf too. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Check this out. No. Nice. Why would you run straight down the path with the notebook? Oh shit. No. God, I have not played Baldi in a while. Nice. All right. I have him locked. This person has been running for quite some time. So I should be able to easily catch up to them. Nice. Oh shit. Everyone is over here. Nice. There's like one person across the map. Okay, we're doing pretty good. 3 people left. I haven't played Baldi or Pillar Chase 2 in a while. Okay, 4 people, but still. Nice, that was actually a good parry. I'm not gonna lie, I respect people who use the parry because I think it might actually be a pretty great it's actually a relatively skill-based thing. Are my joins on? I don't know. I'm gonna probably have to kill this guy because I hate Stefano. Or at least hit him. God. Invisibility is such a bitch for Baldi to deal with. Okay. Damn it. Okay. I have this guy technically cornered no matter what because everywhere is just has nice. I still have it. I still got it. Someone's like, whoa, what skin is that? What skin is that? It's it's his limited recolor wrong. GG. Yeah, I don't know. And yeah, on the topic of the rejoins, I don't think so. Yeah, sometimes that level 3 Rosemary can be scarier than that level 97 Jeff the Killer. Watch it. Yeah, for real. Yeah, honestly, I should really watch out. You guys, it's critical here. Yo, we should totally tie Fiznom to a chair and force him to play Pillow Chase 2, whether that be before or after the recode. It'd be funny. It'd be funny. Let's plan. let's just let's just force him to let's just force him to experience the pain of getting absolutely bashed to death by I don't know, fucking exe main. Jesus, actually startled me. I thought the rosemary was below. That actually sounds like hell. winning winning a Samsonite on any wide open map. Honestly, seeing how the maps or I guess dungeon is built in the recode, I think Samsonite might actually be getting a really, actually a genuinely like really big indirect buff. Samsonite is not great on wide open maps and even on some more closed off maps, but like after seeing how like the new dungeon is built in the recode, it is hard to imagine that Samsonite is not going to be not effective, right? I think Samsonite mains might actually have an easier time actually playing the game post recode. Who loves pillars? I do. Yummy. A level 97 EXE. Using the werehog skin. I'm not gonna lie. Werehog might be EXE's absolute best skin in the entire game because of what it references. Unleashed is such a peak game. God, I hate these stairs, man. Samsonite mains when it's pillars. Yeah, how come Oni's mansion has such janky stairs? It wasn't the stairs weren't janky at all with the first ever version of it, and with the remaster that came with like the Jeff update, and yet this like third remake with like the Aoni small rework made the stairs like actually abysmal to go up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep playing Baldi until he's level 100. Imagine you losing a match because of janky stairs. I don't even know if the stairs are janky for the monsters because I don't think I was ever monster on this version of Oni's Mansion, and even if I was, I don't remember it. So it's incredibly hard to tell or hard to remember whether or not they're janky for the monsters. I'd assume not. Camper Baldi? No, yeah, let's do. Or maybe bootleg. Let's do camper actually. I might keep wrong though. I'll do camper one round. Man, remember the remember the days when remember the days when like MX first released, or like weird yellow smiling thing first released? Honestly, it's really strange. It's like whenever whenever you see like a teaser for for like a monster, right? You're always wondering like, how are they gonna work? What's their deal? Like they're so shrouded in mystery, and then it like feels like a fever dream. Once they actually like release, and and then like didn't get a chance to buy cape. No, I believe I didn't really have Robux, and I believe Caped Baldi released during the time when those like limited shop skins were like super fucking crazy expensive, like 7,200 coins, I believe. I think I only actually bought like one skin with that amount, and that was Honored One Fogborn. I am so glad that limiteds are no longer like $50,000 and are now like actually affordable to players who don't absolutely grind their asses day and night. I think actually I have like either one or two Black Friday skin. I think or maybe oh or I think I bought one Black Friday skin, and the other skin I did buy was just a normal skin that released with the Black Friday update. Holy shit! I feel bad for that guy. Took one wrong turn and he can't even play the game. Also, one thing I like to do in the ward here is to complete the Lost Souls thing first, but also activate the computers so then you can log in later after you've talked to all the Lost Souls. So then you don't spend extra time waiting at the at the computers and leave yourself open more often. Don't worry, you can win this. Just get a Stefano. Honestly, we're talking about diamond. We're talking about a diamond Jeff. I'm not gonna lie. If any player is experienced enough at the game, I'm sure they'll just be able to easily kill you with the Stefano or not. And especially if the character they're using allows them to sneak from place to place without even being detected by Stefano somehow. Like Inkfell, right? Which is why I hope Stefano gets a small nerf where it can't detect monsters under certain conditions, like if they're invisible or not. Have you beat the run? Actually, no, I forgot to play Deltarune like at all during this week, because I streamed practically all Roblox on Monday, and I was just too tired to stream Tuesday. And usually, I like and nowadays, I like saving experiences for on stream. Don't worry, I'm definitely gonna stream Deltarune like tomorrow. I'm planning on streaming like fighting the chapter 3 Roaring Knight, and I'm going to play chapter 4. Get away from me. Oh my god. Darn it, I did really good. Right, spicy mac and cheese. Yeah? Or technically, depends on the mac and cheese you're talking about. I had the Cheetos Flamin' Hot mac and cheese in the past. I actually love spicy food. Usually, often or not, I do enjoy like just regular food and stuff. But if there is like a spicy food option, or if I do have like chili flakes or something, then you bet your ass I'd love to put some onto there. Especially if the spikes works well with the dish. Spicy chips. Ooh. Ah, that's a hard one. I really like the Old Dutch jalapeno and cheddar chips, I think. Sweet chili heat Doritos is also a really good one. Who's the second monster? Oh, Fogborn. Oh god. It's the map that really showcases how absolutely brain dead I am. Oh no. I'm actually shit with like basic math more than 90% of the time. That uh and then now with the added pressure of two monsters, both of which are actually like incredibly scary when mastered, you bet your ass I'm cooked. Oh shit. See, thank god there's like questions. Yeah, what? Yo, hold. What? No! I'm running into everything. No. No, wait. Salt and vinegar. I don't think so. I think in my how console players feel playing when trying to do math mid chase. Yeah, that fucking sucks. Anyway, salt and vinegar. I don't think that counts as a spicy chip. I'm pretty sure a spicy chip is considered a spicy chip if it has like the capsaicin chemical or whatever it is in it. So, uh, I don't think salt and vinegar has capsaicin. So I don't. So you could consider it like salty or sour, but I don't think it's a spicy chip. No! No! Holy shit, that's actually horrifying! Get away from me! Why does John's chase theme sound so echoey? Salt and vinegar just tastes like pure pain. Yeah. I think it might have something to do with how salty with how salty and vinegary it is. God, I love the fact that they have the old like the old lobby, like the old like cabin lobby as like a form as a little like miniature structure there. Still love that Deity Niloticus is still too big for his intro. Same applies to Slaughter Jeff. I love the skins that are just like too small or too big for the intro, so it just like leads to like funnier situations. Like Retro Jeff just kind of looks like a child that picked up like a camera in the area and is just like staring it down incredibly closely. What's your favorite PC2 meme? Oh my god. I actually don't know. There are so many funny like shit that just randomly spawned from Pillar Chase 2. Like the like the one with like for example the one with like Fawadi and he's like staring up through like the hole on the second floor of the old Oni's mansion and like he's saying like some shit like I want you hanged or something like that. That's a pretty great one. But I actually don't know. I think I might just say I want you hanged for Wadu meme just because it's like the only one I can remember currently. Or oh god. It's always scary when you hear a chase theme like when you hear the chase theme activate in an open map because you don't know if they're like chasing after you, if they're hiding somewhere. It's just there's so many like it's just yeah, it's horrifying. Actually, what something a PC2 meme that popped up in my head, or like a little funny little GIF or animation, was actually with Niloticus and Suitmation, whereas like I think like Niloticus was roaring at Suitmation like sometimes giving him the middle finger, and then like Suitmation like roars back even louder and like is just and then fucking like I forgot what the move was called, but he just fucking like destroys Niloticus. It's really funny. Oh shit. Oh. Get away from me! Check this out. That did not work. That's how he's even Ribbling anymore? Because why would it create if it's... What the fuck? What's wrong with my FOV? But yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It is, if I were to put everything in a tier list, or like at least like the remaining monsters that still haven't like come back yet, I think of course PCX is the whole center, but I think it might be fine to but with seeing how Outcome Memories is so incredibly close to being released and Sonic.exe the Disaster Reborn releasing because of like the false Sega employee thing, I think PCX is currently safe, but I definitely understand the reasoning. Stricken, kind of the same case. I kind of understand the reasoning with like Teletubbies being a whole like incredibly popular huge thing owned by like a corporation, I think. However, with like the amount of Slendytubbies games still up on Roblox and like the Slendytubbies like fan games and stuff that you could download, makes it feel like Stricken could just come back with no problem. Springtrap, I do not understand at all, considering how open Scott is to fan games and like using his characters, so long as the fan games aren't literally just re-releases of his game. But like apart from that, Scott is incredibly open with fan games or projects using his characters. So Springtrap is something that should have just never been removed at all. So, Springtrap has absolutely no copyright problems, and I think should be released, very, very like soon. But I understand, and I understand the reasoning behind the Stricken and PCX. That's the thing. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't think like yeah, I wouldn't think the Teletubby like corporation, like whoever runs them, would like go out of the way just to give Blade a copyright claim because of one singular character. Um, and I think the whole and I'm pretty sure the whole Sonic, the whole Sega thing was like proven to, well, not proven, but was because of like a false Sega employee. So I think it, I think it'd be fine if the Stricken came back very soon as well, and I know Blade and like Phoenix already came up with a PCX redesign, but it'd be cool if they just went with the old one and had the redesign as like a like alternate default skin, kind of like Saito Oni, right? But apart from that, I I understand the decisions made, except for the decision with Springtrap. That was a really weird one. Honestly, the funnest monsters in Pillar Chase 2 to play, or at least for me, might be Baldi, Mimic, Springtrap, and Inkfell. Everyone else is okay and is definitely serviceable, like for me, but I'd rather play my my the favorite character, all the characters I listed, rather than everyone else. I say all the characters I listed before because I'm too lazy to say all of their names again. Despite there being like what, like 4 or 5? I think it was 4. Yeah. Baldi, Inkbell, Mimic, and oh, and PCX as well. I forgot if I mentioned PCX. Yeah. Yeah. I really want Springtrap to be back though. I can't stress that enough. Springtrap is actually a really fun character, and the Twilight skin actually made him feel interesting for me, alongside stuff like his pixelated skin. Oh shit. Pillars. That fucking bird that I hate. 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 What? Let me leave. There we go. I finally left. Nice. God. I hate Stefano sometimes. Because it kind of ruins the stealth elements of the game. It just like completely negates moves like Found You and like Thunder Warp, and they're just overall incredibly hard to counter when the player is constantly moving. Nice one. Boom. Yeah. If you're gonna deal with anyone first, I'd recommend dealing with trying to kill the Stefano users first. Because of just how overall easy they can like easy it is to just counter you, because they have like wall hacks. Shit. That was a good parry. Unfortunately. There's that fucking Jeff. See, that's why I fucking hate sliding so much. It makes it so much harder to deal with people. Mix that with like Stefano, and you just get like easy distance. This person's still holding Stefan. I can see you, bro. I can still see you. God, I'm such a good ballie. And the buttons. Two of my favorite content creators make... Yo, that's my two favorite as well. I am such a good baldy main. Alright. Back to my favorite skin. I'm gonna see if Bald Loon fixed it. Nope. Still looks weird. What happened to his shoes and pupils? Where are they? Ooh. I still need to get everyone to silver, because like for completion stuff, and I've still yet to play the Forest King rework. I've literally... Jesus. That's a little loud. Anyway, I've actually never ever used the Forest King rework at all. Even when he had the sliding thing, and after that, I've still yet to even equip him. Oh, hello. Nice. Okay. Shit. I moved sloppily and got what I deserved. No idea if any of you have seen Lazy Purple, but they are a great TF2 YouTuber. I recommend you watch them. That was a reference to I think that was a reference to one of his it's either how it feels to play Demo Man or like how it feels to play Demo Man like the extras. I mean, yeah, he is. He does feel really weird though. Uh he can be fun when going like in like an indoor map or like well not specifically an indoor map like that but like in the indoor map with like multiple layers so then his pow hop just like uh feel like just feels cool and you have it like Oni's Mansion is actually a pretty fun map with them but the thing is he feels kind of unbalanced. He doesn't feel great in indoor maps because of how low he has to jump because of the ceiling level. But he's actually like cancerous to go against in open maps because he can literally just jump across the entire fucking map. Trust me, I literally kept getting him on maps like My World, and you can actually not like counter him at all in My World. He's just he can be fun to go against in the right conditions, but he is awful and incredibly annoying in open maps. And the map selection also depends how fun he is because it's not gonna feel great uh getting trapped like not being able to catch up because you can't because of all the because of the low ceiling and all the tight corners meaning you can't really catch up easily with pow hop nor charging demise but it's possible. But he's like so incredibly fun on open maps because he's just actually unstoppable. This dude springs gets my. I mean that could work late game, but MX is actually a menace late, like early game. Okay, because thanks to my world being so open, and his abilities being like available at the start, he could just fucking like he could just pow hop onto some random unsuspecting guy connecting wires from like across the like half the map. It's funny. I'm not really complaining. I'm not saying like, oh, he needs a nerf or anything because he's so OP. It's actually really fucking funny when it happens. Yeah. Yeah, don't Bali isn't great on open maps, but it is possible. It can be cancerous though, depending on the survivors you're facing. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was possible to some degree. Anyway, are you guys feeling like a change of game? Or should I keep playing Pillar Chase 2? Dimensional Coalescence. It's fun, but the thing is, I kind of played it because I wanted to itch my like the disaster itch that I wanted. I just wanted to like scratch the Sonic.exe disaster itch I had. But now that the disaster reborn is back out, I believe. There isn't too much reason for me to play Dimensional Coalescence apart from the funny, apart from grinding every character for the funny. But apart from that, I think I might play the disaster. wait, oh, the stream. I mean, it's not strictly PC2 themed, but I did want to start off with Pillar Chase 2, so then I didn't like play like Forsake or anything, and then get like deep into that, and then like let distraction in. Yeah, I just wanted to get a Pillar Chase 2 gameplay. Oh yeah, break in and steal things. I was actually planning to play that. Yeah, I'll do that soon. Actually, I actually want to try it out. I have never played it. I've only seen gameplay of it, and it actually genuinely seems fun. So I will give that game a shot. Who knows? I might make a review video on that instead of the Forsaken mod that I'd still yet to get out. A Femton? Right, the cat, right? The cat? The incredibly like the very violent cat, right? That's who Femtonol. Holy, that's who Femtonol is, right? No, I don't want to die like this again. Leave me alone. Hold on, I'm taking a screenshot of that. That looks horrifying. Token? Okay, Token is the name of the cat. So, I know this makes me sound like some guy, like in a cartoon, kind of like, so let me get this straight. However, let me get this straight. Femtonol is the composer who makes all the songs, while Token is the cat that is featured in all the songs. That is correct, right? Anyway. Yeah, the Forsaken. Anyway, I'm gonna go play Break-In and Steal Things. This is it, right? The fucking Vanoss thumbnail. Okay, yeah, Token's the man. Okay. Yo. Hold on. This kind of feels weird. There's no lobby? There's actually no lobby? Huh. But break in and steal things is like a very interesting concept. It is kind of it is asymmetric horror. It's mixed with an objective, right? Usually the objective is to survive in all of these, right? But in this game, it's to steal the artifact. If everyone dies or if time runs out, they lose, right? I mean, okay, a lot of asymmetric games have an objective, but like this one is one of the few ones on Roblox that have a set objective rather than to just survive and complete these small little tasks for small bonuses and stuff, right? Anyway. Slacker. I like how Slacker uses the Mario victim #1 image for the face. Crow? This just a fucking crow in this game? Just a fucking crow in this game. Okay, this game is single-handedly the best asymmetric game because it has a crow in it. Enough said. Does the crow actually have any? Does the crew actually have any skins or Aw man, the crow doesn't see it. What the fuck? Oh. That's awesome. I can't even read any of that. And it's free? I'm getting. Okay, this is an interesting concept. A game with a whole shit ton of free skins. Look for the token skin. Alright. I don't think I can really check for it. Oh, I think okay. Yeah, I can't really. I have absolutely no money. I can't buy any entities, and I assume you need to actually buy them to see the skin, so I can't really look for it right now. Whoa. What is that briefcase doing? Why is it hovering over that survive? Holy! He got shot off the thing. The observer has the token. Observer? Alright. Protective the sub-studio and will target those who come across her path. The supreme user, the one who shall make Robloxia, is cubed. Never mind, I'm not gonna do the joke. What is the... Huh. Well, now I want to know what the joke is. Oi, I'm walking here. So this must be the guy. That's not... How do I leave shot? Alright. So this must be that money. The observer has... Oh, I already read that. Whoops. I almost accidentally read the same thing. Mr. Yellow. So I'm guessing survivors are randomized in this game? I don't see an option for like the survivors or like the what are they, like contractee or something? Something like that. And yeah, I think they're random, right? Troll never spawns, we're cooked. All the survivors are the same. You have to find... Oh, okay. I see. Only one class of survivor. Wait, what is this? What? What just happened? Oh, voice chat server. I did not mean to go here. Hold on, let me rejoin. Let me rejoin. Stay there, please. Okay, there we go. I didn't know it just. I didn't know it just instantly send you there. Here, Megalovania. Why is it? Why Megalovania in LMS confirmed? Real? Laced. The shit laced. Atrocity. Hey, it's the bear skin. Wonderful. WhatsApp. I want to be fanboy. I think that'd be funny. Alright. The intros in this game actually look cool. I actually really like the intro.
Good luck, everybody.
Nah. Alright. Time to go break in, if we haven't already, and steal things. Exclamation mark, one exclamation mark, one. Well, I love choppy animations like these. And oh, I see. You can find items at vending machines. I wonder if there's a button to drop. Okay. Off the chop.
My ears burn.
Okay. So, okay. What the fuck? Scroll. Where is the scroll? Okay, it seems to be over there. Is it? Body swap. Oh, I see. Okay. Is this? I'm guessing there's like different kinds of like spawning area. No. Is he? Why is he still after me? I'm guessing. I see. Someone already got. Do we have to find it? Do we have to find it? Oh, okay. I see. I see. I see. Okay. Now I think I fully understand how this game works. The monster can win for every match if they kill everyone or time runs out. However, if survivors can retrieve the artifact and complete the objective before the time runs out, then it becomes the survivors win instead of like the entities win. Right? Like normally the entity would win like from time or killing everyone. But if the objective is complete, then survivors just have to survive and then they win, right? I think that's how it works. That's my theory. Hmm. What a lovely stroll, isn't it? Yeah, I'm guessing artifacts spawn on like these little red, like pinkish pedestal things, right? The objective. Yeah. Someone already retrieved the scroll, so all objectives are complete and we can just sit back and relax. It's such an interesting concept, though, for a asymmetric game. Having the and like the opponent have like like practically every way to win, but like the entity. Cool, you can kill the entity. That's a mechanic in this game. Is there any way to tell if anyone is up next or? I assume it either works off. I assume it either works off of luck or some sort of invisible cue. I'd assume it might be some invisible cue. I don't like it when one of the main mechanics, that being the entity, is luck based. It's why I kind of like, but not really like, Piggy. It is pretty cool sometimes, but at the same time, you kind of have to get lucky if you do want to be the Piggy. So, okay, a scroll, Draco Bloxer, and the disable a generator. 2. Okay, I have a table. No, don't go up there. Hmm. Okay, that's one objective. Super. Oh hey, that's where the Die of Death skin originated. Like the Pursuer skin. This... Actually, I might take this. Like, I'm guessing they might be over here. Like, up, somewhere up the ladder.
Hey, watch the fur, pal.
But we gotta be careful, because I'm pretty sure... Or maybe it's over there. Okay. I think I might know where they are. Where, like...
Now you see me? Now you... Well, you still see me.
Prinzo? Prinzo as in... As in 2011 X Prinzo? Game has friendly fire, huh?
Wait, hold on. I gotta feed my Neopet. That did not just happen.
The entity died! Nice. God. I'm sleepy now suddenly. I'm not gonna lie. I hope Forsaken adds like the... I hope Forsaken adds the console, like the monster like dev console for the private servers, because I want to play because I'm pretty sure 2011X has been scrapped and is staying dev exclusive.
You had one
But yeah.
job.
And if once the game does get like the dev console for private servers, yeah, because I want to play 2011X, because he was probably my most hyped killer since he was announced, and it's so sad to like see him get scrapped for a dev exclusive.
All right, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Teapot and deliver warm studs to its placement. I see. So that's the little icon. What the? What is that? Why is there a kill bot? That has to be a killer, an entity thing, right? My ears burn. Yeah. That has to be an entity thing. There's no way that it's a regular map hazard. If this game even has map hazards. Okay, these are for... Oh, that's why we need the worm studs. But the question is, where are these studs? No pile. I'm guessing... Whoa. Alright. Boom. We got one. What does this mean? I assume this like means I'm highlighted or like can be seen in some way, right? Oh darn, he died. Can you take fall damage? I'm kind of scared to test it. Did you die because of fall damage? Oh wait, I think there was a worm stud back at spawn. No, oh, you just fell off the map, okay. Was there a worm stud at spawn? I saw something that looked... Did someone already take... I think someone already took it. I think... Yeah, we're halfway there. We just need to get the last two and then steal a teapot. Yeah, I wonder how playing entities is gonna feel. Usually when it comes to games like these, usually people just focus on kill, right? But here you have to kind of like balance it. You have to focus on keeping people at bay while simultaneously protecting the artifacts. Not right now, Classic Sonic. I'm busy breaking in and stealing things. I'm just gonna bring this artifact close to the entrance, so once everything is all sorted, someone can just... Or maybe I should retrieve it. Yep. I assume I just bring it back to spawn. I'm just gonna keep mashing E. Yeah, the strategy that works. Nice. All right. I see.
Amazing. Mission complete. And that right there is why you're the best contractee.
Okay, I see. Oh, hey, I think that's me. Okay. Yo, like how it has the pizza tower. Okay. Like the little pizza tower TV. Do I have moves? I assume I do. Every asymmetrical game. Yeah, this game is interesting. You have to balance, you have to balance everything. Whoa. Oh, that is actually a cool idea for an attack. Oh, I see. What is this person doing AFK? Wait, what's... Ooh! Shit! I can't leave now. E? What the? Can I cancel it? What just happened? This game is cool. Oh shit. I should read the descriptions.
Alright, gang. Stay frosty.
Okay. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I've been going into this game with like a Forsaken or Pillar Chase 2 mindset. Oh, hi there. Welcome to my... are loading. What's so important in there? I didn't see anything. Is one of the artifacts in there? I didn't see anything. Oh. So it's a so the shotgun is a Hey, it's kind of like what's his name from Pwned by 13 o'clock. Nice. Ooh. Youch. Oh, I see. It's a tranquilizer. That's why that's why my character was acting so weird. What the fuck? What happened?
What? Looking for a raise, huh? Get out!
Anyway, I should probably read this. Consume stamina to sprint. Instead, Slacker's skills consume stamina. This skill becomes available when the kill count is above 0. Summon an imitation of a player. Explodes up. Imitation. This is the one. This skill becomes available when the kill count is above 0. Temporarily disguised as a player. On contact. This explode. While disguised as a player, you cannot be damaged and something. Okay. And then there's the dash move. Honestly, I think Void Rush and Slacker's dash move might be my 2 favorite dash moves, just because of how unique and genuinely fun they seem. What the? The bots. Oh, wait. I see. Boom. Yeah, this game has a fire soundtrack and some interesting mechanics. Whoa. What are we looking for? Deliver bots to exchange. Where is everything? Oh, you can pick up explosive barrels. Sweet. Whoa. Conveyor. Huh. Interesting. So that's the last spot we need. How do we get... Ah, I see. Spoke too soon. Oh hey, the teapot was already opened. And we just need to get it to the zone. Which I don't know where that is. Yikes! Uh-oh, I'm about to get flattened. Oh. That was awesome. My throat. That caught me as off guard as the It caught me as off guard as I can't speak as the Shedletsky skin. The Memorial Shedletsky skin. I never truly broke in and steal things. Trademark. Honestly, I like this game. I think it's a really cool concept and it has a shit ton of potential. However, one thing I don't really like is how complicated it feels. A lot of maps like this just feels too much for like newer players. So like if a newer player somehow even gets this map, they're probably gonna have to spend so much time just trying to understand. Yikes. A wild murder?
Outstanding work, gentlemen.
Nice. What is that down there? Huh. Anyway, I almost have enough for a character for another guy. I really like Slacker though. I might stay Slacker. I honestly, like a Whistler current skin or Whistler current skin or like flowers would be a funny skin idea. So They are a map hazard.
What do the snowball even do? Oh. I can't tell.
What the? What? What's going on? Why are the What's with the smiley faces? Okay. Unregistered biased cam 2. Oh, I see. It's for crouching. I think you have to keep clicking them to stay crouched. Yeah. Nice. Damn it. Alright. Hmm. Oh, hey. Nice. Guessing when the warm studs are up there as well. Maybe over here. I'll check over here, and if it's already been taken, then it has to be up. It has to be up there, right? What the? What? Oh, last man. Why did it have to be me? Nice. Oh, but he's closing in. I gotta run. The dead end. Damn it.
What? Looking for a raise, huh? Get out!
Yeah, this game is fun. I like it. One problem, or sorry, a couple. The game is too. I think the game maps are far too complicated, and Last Man Standing just doesn't seem fair at all. Unless you already know where to go, or if you already have something in hand, or if you're already incredibly close, then Last Man Standing is just very much so entity sided, and that kind of sucks.
Good luck, everybody.
But apart from that, this game is fun. I'd rather play like Pillar Chase 2 or Forsaken though. That's the Does standing still actually? No. I don't know. Yeah, this game this game is weird. I'll say that. It's fun, but it's incredibly weird and far too complicated for anyone to learn. I think they should nerf the game a bit. I see. Crouching makes you invisible to the guy. Eh. Oh, I see. Yeah, but if the survivors retrieve the artifact, if survivors get all objectives complete, then it feels survivor sided, but like it feels so like entity sided when you feel so entity sided during moments like Last Man Standing. Holy shit! You can actually counter the grab. Okay. And time isn't added when it. I think they should add time when you get a kill, but make it so and then Last Man Standing has more time for survivor. I don't fucking know that.
Amazing. Mission complete. And that right there is why you're the best, contractee.
Yeah. That's my actual thoughts on the game. It's fun. However, it is not balanced in a few different input. It is not balanced in a few ways. It's on your grave, by the way. Alright. Wait, hold on. Like it doesn't. Alright. Just have to make sure. I wanted to see if the being invisible thing is is
So
a
you ready for anything, guys?
thing
You never know what's
thingy
gonna
thing.
happen next.
My ears burn.
Full stamina drain. Huh. Okay. Where's the last spot? Oh, looks like we already found them all.
My ears burn.
The entity died. I also wonder how that mechanic works. Does the entity just die and it's just free for all? Or like not free for all, but like when the entity dies, is it just free for the survivor win? Or like to get all the stuff? Or do they respawn? Because the entity seems very easy to kill, and it just seems like a free win when it does happen. Oh. Alright. I think one more match as Entity and I'll just stop playing. This game is fun, but when it gets boring, it gets like boring. Like, I stopped playing Pillar Chase 2 for a while because it got boring since a lot of my like favorite monsters were gone. But this game, no, it's fun when it's actually like fun, but when you get bored, like when it gets boring, I think I'd rather play literally anything else. Which sucks. This game has potential, but it's just Yeah. It has a whole bunch of potential. It has it has cool mechanics and interesting style. Like it does the retro style interestingly. But at the same time, there are genuinely better options out there. What? That reminds me of something. I swear to God, I heard that. Hold on, give me a second. Let me leave stream for a second. Oh, never mind. Alright, don't worry, I'll... Look at me. It's off tune for me. Cool though. Truly a static moment. You're at 4 HP. Oh my god. You scare me. What a perfect thing to instantly come back to. Yeah, this game... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was so close. Oh, cool, you can shoot barrels. Ah, thank God. That was very boring.
And that right there is why you're the best contractor.
Yeah, I'll stop playing this game after my turn as entity. Oh wait, is it me? Oh no. They should also add. They should also definitely add like a little card to tell people who the killer is and who's playing them.
I hate it when... I need to drink a...
It is incredibly strange that this game doesn't have it. Ooh. Vending machines. Okay, yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to look. Alright. What's released to ghoul? Oh, I see. West. Hold on, there's a specific emote I heard. Youch. There's a what? Not static. Yes! This song sounds so incredibly familiar. Oh yeah! Yeah, how did it not pump up? It's the circus in the sky. It just came to me. Can't believe it took me a while to remember. Anyway, how do I shut down? How do I disable this generator? Oh hey, it's a scroll. What the? One, two, three, four. Four. Alright. One, two, three, four. God, I'm so good at this. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, this game is alright. But when it gets... But this game is just... like Dead by... Okay, I hate to make this comparison. But it's like Dead by Daylight. It has the concept of a genuinely good, intense game. But there are, like, a few big things that, like, actually kind of ruin it. Hold on, I'm getting this. I actually kind of. I know I said I was gonna go with default, but I'm good. But if it's gonna be my last, this is gonna. If my last match is gonna be a killer, an entity match, I might as well go out with a bang. And what bang is Big Shedletsky.
Good luck,
I thought it
everybody.
was me for a second.
Yeah, this game is like Dead by Daylight. Sorry to make that comparison,
What if I
but
just grabbed the
it
artifact?
it has all the components of a genuinely really good and impressive game, and it is visually like appealing. But what stops it from being but there are like a few huge problems with it that stop it from being truly like really good. Which sucks because I like this game and I do want to see it and I do want to see it like succeed, but like
My ears burn.
also the gameplay loop, it encourages camping much of the time, and that's kind of sad too. Yeah. It's a cool, interesting concept. Relatively bad execution. Oh. Also, friendly fire is a pretty shit thing. I don't know why they included it. Sometimes it's funny, but like, you know, never mind. This might actually, this is definitely like Dead by Daylight. Bad execution, but it's so interesting. So it's sad to see how. I mean, I think it's relatively early in development, so as far as I'm aware, things are definitely gonna change. But you are definitely like better off playing like Pillar Chase 2 or Forsaken. I found the game I found the game in my recommended, but never actually truly gave it a try until this stream. Like, look. What are you supposed to do in this situation? You can't really do anything in this situation.
Like 5 seconds.
You sign on the dotted line, and you pay for the damages. You're fired.
I really hope it's my turn so then I can get the hell out of here. I want one more try as entity, see if I can do any better. But like... Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, hey, wait. Nice.
I rule this world.
Oh god, and it even has the...
I rule this world. I rule this world.
Alright, see ya.
I rule this world.
Alright. Yeah, the game is interesting. It's shit. It's kind of the gameplay is kind of shit though. I'm not gonna lie. You'd be better off playing literally any other asymmetric game, even Dead by Daylight. That'd be so much funner. You can play it. I'd recommend it, but yeah, it's just not great. You'd be better off playing literally anything else than it. It's too complicated for beginners. The game is very unbalanced in certain places, and it's just the execution and most of it is just not great. I hope it does get an update that makes the game bearable, but for now, play anything else. To play some Forsaken. Actually, never mind. I think I've been playing for a good while now. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, where I'll play through more Deltarune. I'll try to fight the chapter 3 Roaring Knight because, excuse me, I assume the Roaring Knight comes back in chapter 4. But yeah, I'll play Deltarune tomorrow. Bye bye.